Welcome all, or welcome back. My name is Karen, also known as Design Mindfully Co. over on Instagram. I am going to be soon a 33-year-old cash budgeter. I have been budgeting since May 2022, and I am starting to now, almost 3 years later, feel like I have control over my budget, and it has taken me this far. So now we've started this year our journey here on YouTube. Since I feel more comfortable and wanting to share what I do and how I do it, because everybody's budget and lifestyle is completely different. And so we're here cash budgeting. Today is June 20th. This is my second paycheck of June. We are going to be cash stuffing a total of 1,784, and some of it is going to be placeholders and some of it is going to be cash. So this is all accounted for. I know some of it is going to be placeholders, and I also know the way it worked out for myself because I do use credit cards in my system. I should have some money left over, which is going to go to the bank as my buffer, and to then transfer money into my savings account. And so I should have money left over this time around. And I always, or I usually do, and it's always hard to, I'm always like, where is this money coming from? But I will figure it out at the end. As long as all the money is accounted for, we should be A-okay. All right, these are all, I like to put my crustier bills on the back and all the better bills in the front. So I'm doing that now. And we are not going to count any of this because I don't have the exact amount that I need. Because again, I do bill condensing and bill swapping throughout the whole video. And so that's what we're going to be doing. I do have to pull out placeholders because I know I need some. Keep all here. I don't know which ones I need. These are from the Golden Dollar. These are from Bones Bear Collectives. And then I'll put those to the side. And these are ones I've made, so we'll keep some of these out here. I don't think I need bigger denominations, but we'll keep them to the side just in case for now. I'm gonna start in my variables binder. Today is Friday, and so I'm not going to be showing my wallet only because my week starts on Sundays. And so we still have Friday and Saturday to go. And I know I just have money left over in my eat out, which is going to stay in there for now because I just want to make sure I have enough. And then work treat money is gone and miscellaneous money is gone. I treated myself to some lunch yesterday on my third shift of the week. And I went over budget, so I used miscellaneous to kind of cover some of that. But it's okay because it was totally worth it. So work treats, it's getting our usual 50. And we do 2 20s, 2 5s. So we have 25 and 25. And I have allergies this beautiful morning again. So my nose is stuffy. Eat out is getting 80. Same thing we use. We'll just use 20s. And we try to get rid of the worst 1, 2, 3, 4, the worst bills, because I do like to use cash for eating out just to make sure I stay on budget. And it also helps with my daughter who is 11 when she wants to eat out and I'm like, we only have, let me check my envelope, we only have $11, or let me check my envelope, do we have enough? And it kind of like makes her aware of like eating out and overspending isn't something we want to do. I'm going to skip groceries for a second just to make sure that I have enough cash for the whole video. Groceries gets 300 and it is going to go today because I'm going to Costco later. So 300 is going to go here, but we'll wait till the end. Gas is going to get 100 because I have the same 20. So I was worried for the whole week that I was going to have to fill up my car and not have enough and pull from somewhere. But thankfully my sister took the car and she was so kind enough to fill us up with some gas. So that is on its last bit. And so I'm like, let me put 100 this time to not struggle and feel that worry of only budgeting 60. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, and 100 plus the 20, 120. But I know I have to put gas today, so that's definitely, some of it is coming out. And I'm like, that's why I was okay with continuing to stuff $80 to $100 every 2 weeks, because it always gave me that buffer and not the worry of where am I going to get money from. And so I'm going to go right back to doing 80 or 100 instead of 60. Like 60 will cover me enough, but we do random trips or we take extra drives, you know, and I don't want to have that worry again. It's not what I want. So Adriana, my daughter, she's getting 20, and I guess I'll just give her 20 because she has some change. So we have 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. So we have 40 in here for her. Family Fun is getting 100. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 100 plus our rollover of 20, 40, 41, 42, 43, and 44. So we still have 2 more days, and I'm thinking, since I'm doing, my birthday's on Sunday, so I don't know if I'm going to be posting this on Sunday. My birthday's on Sunday, and I am planning a barbecue pool day, and so I need to buy drinks and burgers and meats and food to be able to supply everybody who I ended up inviting, more than I thought I was going to, but it's okay, it's going to work out. So I might use this as a buffer for that. So we'll leave that in here for now. And if not, it'll go into other envelopes. R is also getting 100. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is all that it has. R's for date night. Household is getting 20, which will probably also go. I'm going to switch these 20s out because I'm going to Costco later. So we have 40 now because I put 20. We need detergent and like toiletry and stuff. So that's definitely going. Oh, these 5s are a lot nicer than everything else. So, oh, you know what? I have 1s. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. We'll use, and then we'll use less uglier 5s. Okay. So we have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20, which is our usual for miscellaneous. I give it 10 and 10. Costco's not getting anything. This is leftover from the amount my sister gives me every 2 weeks. She just sent me some this week, but I didn't have time to take it out, so I'm gonna just leave it in there and pay with my card. And I accidentally wrote on my binder. I have to get an alcohol pad or something and take it off. Rainy Day is getting 5. And it has 10, so now we have 15. Water bill is getting its usual 25, and I think the water bill comes this month or at the end of the month. And once we find out what it is and I don't need to use this as a buffer, then I will reallocate what I have left. So we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 175. So 175. Annual fees are not getting anything. Babysitting funds getting 120. And I think I should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we'll do this. We'll skip babysitting fund 2 until we get more change, because I know emergency funds is going to give us some. And AJ's copay. AJ's copay is going to be getting 50, but since it has cash, we're going to do a swap. So we have 20, 40, 60, 70, and 5. So we are leaving 25 in here and taking 50, and the 50 we would have pulled out from the bank is not going to be pulled out. Instead, we're going to just put this right in the bank. I did this last time. Since these are automatic payments, it's quick and easy for me just to pay it off online and just do like a quick payment. Since my high yield savings is connected with my credit card that I use, it just makes it easier. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna have $100 placeholder, 20 and 5. So 125. So now that gives us extra cash instead of pulling from the bank. My copay will be getting $50, but that's gonna be in cash since we don't have any cash to make placeholders. Emergency fund is going to get 50 as well, I believe. Oh, and now that I'm here, I got some Happy Mail, and I have to do it now, and I should have did it in the beginning of the video, but I have to do it right here in the middle. Happy Mail from Emzo Budget, only because I'm going to be using her tracker, and it would be the second week that I'm waiting to use it. So sorry guys, I should have given a warning, but I have to open it because I want to use it. So I have here, thank you card, little smiley stickers. And as you may guess, I ended up getting her emergency tracker in pink. So I got a 500 emergency tracker, which is gonna finish off what I wanna save for my emergency fund. And then I also got the brain dump, which is super cute. So I got those two. We're gonna use this right now, and this is her freebies. Might as well keep going. So we got a cute little paper clip, which we always need. This is a sticker. And then we have a mini roll the dice, a 60 mini challenge, and then blooming into spring, which is super cute. Okay, so we're done there. And we're going to put this one to work. Okay, so I already have in the bank 1,500. So we're not gonna track these. We're just gonna track the remaining 500, which I want a goal of 2,000. We're gonna color in. Last paycheck I put 50, so we're gonna color in what's 50 worth of it, and I guess we'll just go as order as we can.
So we have 20, 40, 5, 50.
First ones are 50, then we'll do
20, 30, 40, 5, and 50.
Oh, they're going in order. Okay, so we'll do the first 50, and then the next 50 I'm putting in today, which instead of giving it cash, we're going to be giving this back to the bank and putting in another placeholder. So now in emergency fund, we have 1,500, 600 in the bank. So 1,600 in the bank. And again, our goal is 2,000, and hopefully with this tracker, we'll just have fun doing it. Okay, we'll put that there. Stick that out. Okay, and that is it for this binder. We'll come back to babysitting funds and groceries at the end. Okay, we'll go into family binder. I know I have placeholders in here that I need to do. So we'll go into here. So for Adriana, she is getting a placeholder as well, and we're working on this Pachaco challenge from the Fancy Dollar. She is going to be getting 55, but we are putting a placeholder. So we have 20, 40, 45, plus the 55 gives us 100. So we'll give her a placeholder. So now in hers, we have 100, 200, and we get to color in 55 worth.
So we'll do the big ones. So the 20, 40, 10, 50, and we need a 5, 55 this year.
So this savings challenge saves us $225. So I'll be doing this one and this one for her birthday, which is in September. She wanted to keep this one as her own, so I thought I'd just do it. It's cute. Put it towards the back in case it's still wet. Okay, so now in 9/18, which is my daughter's birthday, we have 200 in placeholders, which it goes back here. And back to school is fully funded. AJ's clothes will be getting another placeholder. So she's going to be getting 55. Same thing. She has 20, 40, 45. So she'll be getting $100 placeholder. We'll give her this one here. So now she has 200 in the bank. AJ Sports is going to start getting stuffed. She wants to join her volleyball team at school, and they started during the summer, but I want to make sure I'm prepared in case she needs specific shoes or clothes or something. So I just want to start prepping for that. Last week we scratched off from the Slytherin Savings Challenge from the Fancy Dollar, and we got 5. So we're going to cash stuff that. So we'll be adding 5. So now in my boyfriend's birthday, we have 20, 30, and 35. 35 in here. And I think I'll scratch off the next. I've decided not to finish it right away since we have all the way until October to do it. But it's always good to just have it just in case I have the amount. We'll scratch off this top one. 10. So if we have in our budget next week, we'll go ahead and take it from the budget, and if we don't have budget, then we'll just wait off until we do, because there's no rush. Okay, so next week we'll give it 10, or whenever we can. 725, which is my older sister's birthday, we'll be getting 5 since it's coming up. So now we have 50, 60, 65 in here. I guess my goal is going to be 100. I'll just give her cash. This one's for her wedding that's coming up next year in May, and I am going to be a part of it as not officially axed yet, but the maid of honor. So I need to start stuffing this one up a lot. So I'm going to be giving it 20. So now we have 100, 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. So 140 in her wedding's envelope. Future Mr. and Mrs. is getting 5. So now we have 500, 600, 700 in the bank, 5, 705. Our anniversary is going to be getting 10, and we haven't scratched off anything from here in a while. But again, because there's no rush, it's not until December, so it's going to be getting 10 this time around. We'll keep it at the bottom. Getting 10. So now we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 75. So 75 in anniversary. Towards the back for now. Future baby is also getting 5. So now in future baby we have 100, 200, 10, 15. So 215. Future home is getting 5. So now we have 100 in the bank. 10, 110 in future home. Okay, so now for my pets section, we're giving the pets a total of 45. I don't think I need to change. Let's see. No, I'll just make it. We have in Benito, which is my chocolate lab, his food is around 90, so we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. We'll do 60, 70, 80. I think we'll give it a change and then keep. All right, let's see. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. We'll keep it like that. We'll do 90 for my dog. I don't think they need food. Like the next time I get paid might be when they'll actually need the food, but you never know. So Ace, my cat, his food's about 37. So we have 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 25. So now we should have 10, 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. We have 40 in here, just in case. Okie dokie. my dog's deductible. I had a question recently on what type of pet insurance I have. So I have nationwide pet insurance. I originally got that insurance because when I got my dog, my sister and her job had a discounted partnership for it. So we decided to go for that one, and it had a really good plan where I pay a $250 deductible every year. They reimburse me 90% of mostly everything, which is his vet appointments, his flea and ticks, his medication. So I still have it. She left her job and obviously the discounted rate changed, so I pay a little bit more, and every year the rate goes up, but it's 100% worth it because chocolate labs are known as garbage dogs, and he has proven that 100%. With the amount of emergency visits I have to do with him, have been like, this insurance has basically paid itself off. So we're going to be adding $5 to his deductible, and I don't have to pay this until after July and until the next visit. So we have sometimes 120, 40, 50, 60, 75. So 175, and it's 250 for this. So as much as I think about like canceling his insurance, I pay about 150 a month now since it went up, and I'm like, why do I pay so much? Like, it's kind of the same thing. But then I remember that one emergency vet visit that landed him there for 3 days because he decided to eat, if I remember the number correctly, about 14 ounces of rat poisoning. So we rushed him to the emergency room. They had to induce him. They had to watch him and give him a bunch of medications. And thankfully, I had insurance because I think that bill was over like $4,000, if I remember correctly. And I don't think I had to pay close to $1,000 for it. So it worked out 100%. So I don't want to get rid of his emergency fund. I mean, his insurance, for those exact reasons. Because he's a menace and I just can't. I don't want to risk it all. So Ace, who's my black hat, I got him 2 years ago, maybe. By the time I got his insurance from Nationwide, his insurance didn't make as much sense. I think I was paying $45 a month, and they did not cover not even half, I think, of what the vet visits were. So that didn't make sense for me because he doesn't go as often and doesn't require as much medications. So instead I decided to just save up as if I was paying the insurance, so $45 a month, and just make him an emergency fund for when he does need to go to the vet. I'll just pull from here and just keep going because that one makes more sense to me. So for his emergency fund, I pay myself once a month $45, and I wait till the last paycheck to do it because it just works out better in my budget. So we have 500, 600, 700 in the bank, 20, 40, 55. So $755 in his emergency fund. And the only reason why I don't have more money since it's been closer to 2 years is because I wasn't saving for Benito. So every time his deductible came and his vet visit came, I had to pull from this fund. So I would have had close to 2,000, 1,500. But because of Benito and his stuff, I had to keep pulling from here. So I decided to just separate everything because I can't keep risking my cat's fund for my dog's fund. And then Pretty Litter is getting 15. So we have 20, 30, 45. So 45, and I pay 75 for 3 bags of litter. Okay, so that is it for this binder. Next we'll do my personal because I have a bunch of placeholders to put in here. So my birthday is this Sunday, and I gave myself a nice little budget to make sure I can meet all of that. So I had 100, so I'm giving myself 300 that's in the bank. For my birthday, we have 100, 200, 300, and 400 in the bank for 10. So 410 in here, and this also might go because again, I'm going to Costco and I'm going to be pulling a bunch of stuff out. And my fitness envelope is gonna get stuff. We're giving it $5. This is my last $5. Wellness is also getting 5. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in wellness. Skincare is not getting anything. Nails is getting 10. I'll start saving up for the next set. Wax Pass is getting 5. but so is nursing. So we're going to make the change here. So nursing's getting 5. We'll just make change. We'll give it a 10. So now nursing has 15. And we'll go back to wax pass, which is going to get 5. Okay. And I think that's it. Our travel section, we're not putting anything in here this time around, but we are taking out. So I had getaways that I was starting to plan in case we decided to do something, but it's not looking like we're going to be able to do anything. So I just pulled this and put some in here to complete, because I'm definitely going to Mexico. So we have 50, 70, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, and 100 in Mexico. So I'm just going to give this a placeholder. So we have 100 in Mexico, which is in the bank. And that's it. For this binder, we have our sinking and holiday binder. So this is our holiday section. Christmas will be getting 15. I think we're starting this. We are starting this time. This one is a Demon Slayer Christmas edition from the Fancy Dollar, and it's $165. So we're starting this because we have clear, like straight placeholders. So for cash, we're starting off fresh, basically. So we're giving it 15. Zenitsu here. My family and I were big anime people, so this is perfect. So now in Christmas we have 100, 200 in the bank, 10, 15. So 215 in the bank. Halloween is getting 5 this time. And I don't have change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Actually, maybe I have change. Okay. So we'll do 5, 10, 15 to give it a 20. I don't know if I'm going to get stuck working this Halloween as much as I've escaped at the last Halloweens, because I've worked the night shift, so it was a little bit easier. But I'm going to still save for her in case she wants to get some type of costume or something for school. Although thankfully they're at the age where, you know, they don't want to. Black Friday is getting 10. I think I need the change, so we'll give it the change. So we'll make, this is 20. And then it's also getting 10. Black Friday is also getting 10, so we'll give it the 10 and take another 20. So now on Black Friday we have 100, 20, 40, 50. Okay, so I think that's it. Summer, we put in our savings challenge that we finished. We have 30 in summer, so I want to buy some floaties, so I have to do that before Sunday. And now we can go to our sinking fund section. 6 months ahead is going to be getting 5. And once I finish my emergency savings challenge, I'm gonna start booking up 6 months ahead, and then I'll do the math for that afterwards. So now we have 120, 25. So 125 and 6 months ahead. Cart maintenance is getting 5, and I still have to do those oil changes. So now in cart maintenance, we have 100, 200 in the bank, 5 and 10. So 210. Easy Pass is getting 7, 5, 6, 7, and that's just because it's what I ended up in the budget with. So I gave it a weird number. 20, 30, 40, 50, 1, 2. So 52 in Easy Pass. Home decor is getting 5, and this is for my Christmas tree that I'm trying to get. So now we have 10 in here. We're moving on to gifts. So gifts, I have a birthday tomorrow, Saturday, a first birthday. So we're putting 10 in here. So now we have 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. Like, is 40 enough, or should I pull from somewhere else? I'll see. If I need to pull from somewhere else to make it at least 50, I'm not too sure. What do you guys usually gift? Not so close, but close family. That is it for this binder. And lastly, we have our savings challenge. So our savings challenge, I'm going to be giving Pokemon a placeholder because it has a $100 bill in here. So this 100 is going back to the bank, and I'm going to give it, we'll give it one of these for now. I have to make more of these placeholders. So I just gave it a placeholder. We have 100, 200 in the bank, 20, 40. So 240. And I haven't been able to stuff anything in here because I haven't had any rollover money, but that's okay. We're working our way there. We're working on the savings challenge with our paycheck. Menu coffee menu from Javin's Budget. This is a digital download on her site. We're giving it 18 bucks this time around. So I think I'm gonna do a 10. So we have chocolate muffin and desserts, and there's an 8 here. So I think I'll do hot chocolate for a drink. So we're doing 18. 1, 2, 3, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. And at the end, this one saves us 100 bucks. So now we have 20, 35, 6, 7, 8. So 38 in this savings challenge. And I think that's the only one I'm doing. So I'll start this one once I have enough in the buffer, because they're a little higher denominations. 25, 20, 15 is the lowest, I think. So we'll work on it eventually. This one's from the Fancy Dollar. And I think that's it. That's it for the savings challenge. So this is going back into the bank, and I'm going to do some bill swapping off camera. But this is going back into the bank, and it should be about 200 bucks. Which, and now that I'm looking at it, I think it's more. I think we're... Oh, because we have to go back to babysitting funds. So we have 150, 1, 2, 3, 4, 250, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300. Yeah, we have to go back to babysitting funds. That's why. Okay. So in babysitting fund, we're giving it 120. So she already has a bunch of change. She doesn't want me to give her the cash. She wants me to hold it in case we need it for something, but she's our grandma. We don't want to take anything from her. So babysitting funds has 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, and 40. So 640. But I'm probably just going to give it to her so she can be like, here, do what you want with it. So now I have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140, 150, 160, 70, 80, 90, 200, 123. So 203, which is going to go into my groceries. So I didn't have to pull out extra money. So the way it worked was I had to pull out an extra 372 from the bank to be able to complete my cash stuffing. But then I also knew I was going to have money left over, because from when I do my condensing, that extra cash then doesn't get counted in. So instead of pulling out 372, I'm going to wait. I waited to see what this was. And this is just going to go into my groceries because I was supposed to give it 300 and pay the difference with my debit card, basically, if that makes sense. Here. So we'll put the 203 in here, and the difference is just going to come out of my debit card to be able to do that. Okay, so that is it for this cash stuffing. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, please go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. I am glad you guys are here for the journey, and I hope your journey is going just as well and you guys are figuring it all out. And it takes time to figure it out. I have been at this for 3 years, and only now do I kind of feel like I have the hang of it. So keep going, keep trying. You guys can do it, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.